Yeah, good morning. This is Latitude CPi that I made a video of earlier about replace the BIOS battery, same thing. I'm going to quickly run through how you do take the keyboard off. Okay, a few housekeeping tasks first. First of one of those is to remove the power connection, and then to remove the battery. Now in this particular one it doesn't matter about removing the battery because the battery's so dead it provides no power at all, so but better to be safe than sorry. Okay, so what's the first thing we do? The first thing we have to do is remove all the screws on the base. Now there's two short ones here. Ignore that noise if you can hear it in the background there. That's the knocker. The spring's gone in, it's loose, it keeps knocking. We have a doorbell, so if someone wants to get in contact, they'll be able to use the doorbell. But, okay, so we undo the screws. These two short screws on the rubber. Now there's screws all round. You have to remove all of these ones here. And they're all the same length, so it doesn't really matter where they go. You'll see screws along here if on the video possibly. I'm going to go, you don't need to remove those yet. They are for the this bezel here. You need to remove all these ones in the middle here. This one is actually the RAM colour, but I'll take it off just to be honest. I always take it off just to be on the safe side because this RAM cover doesn't come off very easily anyway. Okay. Okay, so then you get your flat-headed screwdriver. There, under there, being very careful. And away. Now there is a little tag here, comes off quite easily. There's the keyboard away. Hope you saw that okay. Okay. Excuse me, I've got a bad throat bit. Okay, now I don't know if you can see this. I'll just take this off for a second and I'll try and get it in a little bit closer. Hopefully it'll focus. Right, that's the keyboard connector there, and just here that's the touchpad connector, and just behind that, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little clip there. That is the BIOS battery connector there. Okay, I'll put you back on now. Bear with me a second while I do this. And we'll put it back together. Now to put the connector on, you have to. It's a little bit fiddly. In fact, it's more than a little bit fiddly. It's a big bit fiddly. Sometimes it goes on first time. Sometimes it takes a number of attempts. When I did this the first time, it took me about 5 minutes to get it back on. That went on surprisingly easy, which is a bit lucky really, because you don't want to see me fluffing around. Then you just lay the keyboard back in. He says. That's it. close the lid down to hold it stable. Then turn it over. And everything in reverse. You can put these back on. Obviously, you wouldn't take the old you wouldn't take the keyboard off for no reason. I'm gonna guess just there's no point in me replacing a perfectly good keyboard. Plus, the keyboards for this are actually getting harder to get hold of. I did have a look around the internet just to see how much they cost. They were quite expensive. 60 quid for a keyboard for this particular model. I think it was the cheapest I found. Some places were selling them for over 100. A bit like IDE hard drives, you know, because they're getting harder and harder to find. That people can charge what they want for them. I found a 160 gigabyte IDE hard drive when I was looking for a hard drive on the internet, and they were selling it for about nearly £100. I managed to find one cheaper than that, obviously, because that's ridiculous. But as I say, they are getting harder and harder to get hold of. Right, okay. So, battery back in. Helps if you put it in the right way up. So I've always done it the other way up, but anyway. So there you go. That is how you take the keyboard off, and that's how you put it back together. Thanks very much. Bye.